been over 5 years since I finished the inside of my house and we moved in. And in the intervening period, I've been busy doing final finishing touches and mainly outside landscaping. And one of the things that I wanted to do was to address the wall below the deck and below the cladding. And I wasn't sure what to do there. The whole house sits on a 3.5 metre high perimeter concrete block wall with garaging underneath. And there's 2.5 metres below what is now ground level because I've built the ground up 2.5 metres. I'm still left with this 1 metre concrete block wall, and on the right hand side of the stairs where it's underneath the deck, it's the first thing you see when you drive in, and it's ugly and it needs to be covered with something. That concrete block wall is also on the left hand side of the stairs with the house sitting on it. But on this side, behind that wall, downstairs, there's a room that I wanted to get zoned by council as that you can occupy. And to do that, I had to clad the outside of the wall with sheeting to make it weather resistant. And behind that, there's also builder's plastic going down the wall. I was toying with the idea of just painting that and putting the same sheeting on the other side of the wall. As you know, the front of any house makes the first impression, and you want it to be a good one, particularly as we're quite visible from the road that goes right past here. And I thought that painting that sheeting and putting the sheeting on the other side underneath the veranda was a bit plain Jane. And then I found some cladding that is going to lift this wall and really make it pop. I was actually looking on Facebook Marketplace for slate floor tile, and I found these huge ones, 600 by 400 millimetre, 20 mil thick. And I thought, yeah, they'd make great pavers. And then I thought, wait a minute, why don't I clad the wall with these? So that's what I'm going to do. The guy I bought these off imported an entire container load of this Himalayan slate from India. He did all around his house and still had literally tons of it over. He had $840 on a pallet of 84 tiles, $10 a tile. And I was able to negotiate with him and got it for $700 for the pallet, which works out at $8.30 a tile. Absolute bargain price. Buying a crate has also given me more than enough to clad this wall. It's given me enough to be able to embed them as stepping stones into the concrete paving that I'm going to put around the perimeter edge of the driveway in front of the house. it's inevitable on a job like this that sooner or later you're going to have to cut, trim and shape tiles. And I know exactly the tool to use. This is a diamond encrusted blade designed for cutting tiles, and the ones with the slots are best because they self-clean. This is what I use for cutting race car windows, Lexan and acrylic and so forth. But this time I decided to go upsize. And I bought this sucker, 65 bucks for the blade. It eats through these slate tiles. I would describe the texture not as like granite or anything like that, or even a quarry tile. They're sort of almost like a soapy texture. And I keep a hose running across to keep the blade cool and to keep the dust down.